there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. It means the world to me. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, go ahead and do so now. Put your positive energies into this Capella family and click on the notification bell so that you get notified as to when I put new readings out and to include when I go live. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. The memberships include entries into free drawings monthly. You get daily guidance videos. You get to directly chat with me on my mobile app. You get to meet some amazing people there and join a tighter knit group in that realm, I should say. All right. If you have any questions about anything at all, please don't feel hesitant to contact me. My information is in the description box below. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. I hope everything is going fantastic in your world. If you have been here before, yes, I've been gone for about a month, I'd say. A lot has been going on in my life. My son got sick, I got sick, and then I had to suddenly move. So I am living with family at the time. If you're curious about what's been going on in detail, you can check out my live stream that I did on September 10th, 2022. It's pretty emotional. There's been some big changes, but I trust in what God is doing with my purpose and with my path. So that's why I've been gone for so long. Anyway, if you're here again, thank you for coming back. If you're new here, this is not how I normally conduct my readings. At least this is not how I was conducting my readings before. I was asked by my spirit team to cut down on the time so that I'm not chanting as much, I'm not speaking as much, because I'm still recovering from my illness. So, and for those of you who are coming back, it's the same message for you. All right, what we're going to do here, Aries, is we're going to see what you need to work on at this time, okay? Holy Spirit, guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Aries need to work on at this time? Please and thank you. Oh, boy. We got a few cards, and they want me to take them all. King of Cups. Cancer got that card. You may be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. King of Swords. Oh, wow. We've got two kings there. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Moon. Scorpio got that card. And the Five of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. For some of you, you may be receiving communication from someone who knows that they need to come clean, someone who knows they need to speak their truth, okay? Could be receiving a text message, a letter. I'm hearing very strongly a letter, like an email, or maybe a handwritten letter, okay? And or a phone call, something on social media, like a DM or something. I'm hearing a ping. So some of you might be receiving communication. Now remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself and your situation. Honesty is the best policy here, okay? So whatever news this is, it's coming from a trustworthy, a trustworthy, authentic individual, okay? This person is not going to play mind games or goof around or try to beat around the bush or, just not have anything to say. This person's coming up with this courage here to speak their truth because they know this is going to clear the air. They know that this is the right thing to do. So expect communication from someone. This could also be for others of you to understand that you can overcome any challenge, all right? There's something here where I'm getting champion of the people. Something about if you follow your path of truth, everything's going to come to light. Everything is going to be a success if you follow that path. And I guess my sister's dogs are really trying to confirm this message, I guess, because that's not a coincidence. And now my desk drawer is opening all of a sudden, so some weird things going on here. But anyway, with the others of you, as I said, you can overcome any challenge. You just got to stick to what you know is true for you and not let anybody dissuade you, okay? There's also some energy here about if you're receiving communication, or even something about a written document, a letter, a contract, something in the mail, to read the fine print, to make sure that you look through it carefully. This is paying attention to the details, okay? So if you're receiving some sort of, like a paper, anything that I just said, make sure that you read through it, okay? Don't be too quick to just skim through the letter or the document and just, be done with it, okay? There's something else here for others of you where whatever you are receiving, some of you are receiving some sort of lengthy document or something. They want you to go over everything, okay? Because there's something there. I'm hearing a clause that's there that may be off, or I'm hearing like lease agreement or something like that, or pay attention to what's in there. Because if you get communication for something that has to do with a lease or a mortgage or a contract, that they're going to say one thing, but in the document that you have a copy of, it does not say that. Something along those lines, okay, Aries? So this is for a few of you. But just make sure you're paying attention to the details of that. All right? And whatever it is that you want to pursue here for others of you, just know that you have what it takes. This is a new beginning for you. This is you being that apprentice here. Doing your research, learning new things. Maybe this is learning how to better communicate, learning more about writing, about communication, okay? Something about communications in your world if you're into that. If you want to be a writer, you want to be a teacher, something along those lines, that you are able to do this because you have the intelligence, you have the smarts to be able to follow through with that. And again, that's a message for everybody. I mean, not everybody, only some of you, because I'm channeling a whole bunch of things. Now, with these 4 cards here, we have 2 kings here with a major arcana, and then here's the one that kind of throws it off a little bit, but there's a reason for this, okay? What you need to work on. Again, with that King of Swords energy, your integrity, your honesty, okay? You need to communicate that, and you need to follow your path of truth. This is a master of focus. This is someone who's very decisive, and he's not afraid to speak his truth. He's very matter of fact. He doesn't beat around the bush, and he knows if that he's not standing his integrity, he's not being a true divine masculine, okay? He's not being a King of Swords, because this king knows that truth is everything. It's of the light. It's of God. And he's utilizing that with this energy of the King of Cups, more masculine energy, but having more of the emotions, trusting his intuition to make that decision, okay? These 2 kings, they have head-heart balance, and they do not doubt or second-guess what they're getting from God intuitively, and they don't doubt or second-guess a decision they're making based off of that intuitive hit. So some of you need to be more trusting your intuition. And again, don't be overly logical with it, okay? Because sometimes a lot of things in life cannot be perceived by the mind, and a lot of things in life do not have a logical answer to it. Your intuition will give you that answer, okay? And make sure you don't overly go by whatever decision you're going to make based off of feeling either, all right? There's a big balance between these 2 kings here. Both of them are able to do that. Trust intuition, trust their path, make the decision, and not, just doubt whatever that is. There's a lot of mastery here that some of you are being guided to do. And this mastery is going to help you to overcome fears, uncertainties, the unknown. All right? Maybe some of you are going through a dark night of the soul here. Understand that this is necessary for you to learn how to transmute the dark into light, for you to understand what the light really is as you're moving through the darkness, that you're always protected by God, that you are always, you always have that light shining within you, even when you go through dark times. even when you're going through the darkness here, okay? So know that you're always being led by God, because again, with that intuition with the moon, don't suppress that and don't doubt those intuitive feelings that you're getting. But again, don't put so much logic into things either. There has to be a balance between the head and the heart. And both of these kings have that balance. So make sure that you are really trusting your intuition. And this King of Swords is in the middle of these two cards. This is Cancer energy. As I said, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it could be something in your chart that you may want to look at with regards to those placements that may be able to give you a bit more guidance on this. So just continue to move forward with whatever it is that, whatever guidance you are getting, whatever intuitive hits you are getting, okay? And don't let disappointments keep you from moving forward. Everything happens for a reason, Aries. There's always something good that comes out of something that's not good. You can't have dark without light, right? A lot of these disappointments, things that we hoped for that didn't manifest or it didn't occur the way we wanted to, it's mainly because it wasn't part of God's plan. And we move on from that, okay? Maybe we regret something that we did. Or you feel shameful for something, of some situation that you're in. But you shouldn't feel that way, because again, there was a lesson to be learned here. And there's also understanding that there are brighter days ahead, that you still have 3 cups standing up, and then the Rider-Waite, there's only 2 behind you. This deck in the Golden Tarot has 3, okay? Some of you may be very disappointed that a union didn't happen, or that you don't have true love, or just your love aspect of your life isn't there. But you still have other things to celebrate with these 3 of Cups. You still have other things to be grateful for, right? And understand that, God knows what he's doing. If it didn't work out, it didn't work out for a reason. It's almost like 5 of Pentacles. Rejection is protection. So make sure that you don't fall into this depression. If some of you are more prone to depression, you don't fall into this abyss. You don't fall into this sadness and grief because, man, that didn't work out, and I worked hard, and I was following my heart, and I was trusting my intuition, and I was following my path of truth. And you're like, I don't see any results. I don't know why this is not manifesting. I don't know why this is not happening for me. Again, with that Page energy, there's like a challenge here that you may be tested with. You're going to overcome it, or you're going to persevere through it, right? Are you going to stand by your truth? Or are you going to start to give in and kind of follow what you used to follow, or follow what everybody else is saying? I'm getting very strongly now all of a sudden that some of you are very good with details. You pay very close attention to details, and there's something that other people don't have that you're very gifted with, Aries. I'm hearing something about like Chiron and Aries, or Chiron midhaven, or something like that. It's not for everybody though. So you're able to overcome all these challenges. You're able to overcome this grief and this sadness when things just don't go your way. Okay. This is part of the process. There's also this is a moment for you to allow yourself to grieve in a sense, but don't be in that state for too long. This dark night of the soul, this moon energy, this fear, this uncertainty, and these disappointments, you're learning how to transmute that into light. You're learning how to overcome this type of energy so that you don't stay stuck, so that you don't stay stagnant. So you're not looking at things as the glass half empty as opposed to the glass half full. All right? Shit happens. Mistakes happens. That's what this card is about. But we leave that in the past. We grow, we learn, and we evolve from it. It's like with that moon card, with that crab and the Rider-Waite. That crab is about, coming out of that shell, the transformation that you go through as you're going through this darkness. And at the end of the day, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And as long as you're following that light, everything's going to be fine. So don't let these things that you were hoping for that didn't materialize, or whatever this is, these disappointments, get the best of you. Setbacks, okay? Setbacks are set-ups. You are here, you're being asked to master a whole bunch of these things: the mastery of love, of intuition, of your emotions, of focus, of integrity, of honesty, of truth. There's a lot of mastery here, like I said. You're going through this, Aries, to master these things. And you have what it takes to overcome those challenges, to overcome those disappointments and those setbacks. Because again, the setbacks are set up. Fives are about changes. We have to understand that God is still working behind the scenes, even when we don't think that he is. Even if we're like, man, why isn't this happening? What did I do wrong? What did I screw up in the past? Or maybe you realize, man, you know what? I really am a little bit shameful and regretful for what I did before. But again, guys, we all go through this. And it's because we learn, we grow, and we evolve from it. So don't stay stuck in this Five of Cups energy. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and move on. Forgiveness is about freeing your heart chakra. It's clearing the heart chakra. It's helping you to move on from a situation that is keeping you low vibrational. And when you're low vibrational, you are not able to manifest your heart's desires. So stay strong, especially mentally and emotionally here. Stay strong in your masculine energies and don't give in to the distorted energies of these masculines right here, this masculine energy right here. You may be having a lot of dreams too, okay? Maybe you're getting dreams or ideas or messages through those dreams about communication, about something that's coming or some challenge that you need to overcome. For you to understand that it's important for you to communicate your truth and be your authentic self, to stand in your integrity, to do what is right. That is what the King of Swords does. He seeks justice, but he allows God to bring him that justice. He's not expecting when things go wrong in his life or people do him wrong or whatever. He doesn't go out there to get vindication. He doesn't go to God and say, you need to fix this situation. I want my justice. I want this, and that. No, God is the one who rules the Justice Department. You give it to God and you let him take care of it. Okay? And in the meantime, you continue to stand in your integrity and you're being your true authentic self. And understanding that communicating with honesty and clarity is very important. And when you do that, you don't have any reservations about it. You trust the guidance you're being given. You trust the thoughts you're getting. You trust the intuitive hits that you're getting. And you're always reminding yourself that the path of truth is the path that you need to be taking. Okay? God is truth. Truth is God here. So don't allow yourself to be consumed by these fears, by the unknown. If you're being asked to take action on something, if you're being asked to communicate that truth, if you're being asked to follow through with that communication, or you're getting intuitive hits that you need to review something, you need to look at the fine details. Again, there's something legal here for some of you. As I said, there's something about compassion being expressed to you with regards to some sort of legal matter, perhaps for some of you. Some sort of contract, some sort of document, generosity and kindness from someone. Again, there's a bunch of messages that keep coming through here. Every time I think I'm done channeling, another one of my guides likes to chime in. This happens to me all the time. But it's the truth that I'm speaking. My guides, a lot of my guides want me to get these messages out. So there may be fear of something, some legal battle or something along those lines. But your intuition is telling you something different, not to fear what this may be. But there's also, again, reading the fine print, the details. And the others of you I talked about, you pay very close attention to detail. You're very good with seeing things that other people do not see. You're able to see through the darkness without any light, is what I just heard. I know that sounds kind of weird, but that's what I'm hearing. And you're able to overcome these types of lower vibrational energies. Okay. I'm getting another message all of a sudden. With this moon card, this moon is also divine feminine energy. It's also romance, okay? I'm hearing strangers in the night. Isn't that in Phantom of the Opera? I don't know where I'm getting that from, though. That's what I got. There's something about romance here. Somebody's disappointed that they didn't accept this love initially. They didn't know it was blessed by God, because I'm looking at this as a pope, some spiritual leader here. I'm looking at this as the Hierophant sitting in this chair, Taurus energy. Some of you were blessed by a person. God brought you this person, and this person was very compassionate, very kind and generous to you, very wise, very intelligent individual. And they communicated to you how they felt, and you kind of like turned it down, or you turned them away, or this was your person, take how it resonates, and you were pushing this love away. And you're regretting that. You feel very shameful for not accepting this love. But then you didn't know that it was from God. You didn't know it was true love. You didn't know it was divine love here, because that's the Two of Cups right there. You did not know this was your soulmate, your counterpart, the twin thing, right? I prefer to call them like counterparts, as my guys do not like the phrase twin flames. So, and you were like very disappointed. And you regret what you did, and you kind of go cycling back into like, why did I do this? Why did I not accept this love here? But then some of you are starting to see the silver lining. That this whole reason was for you to purify yourself, to heal from all of that dark energy. And there's this romance here, and the King of Cups is very romantic too. There's this fear here about this love that was being presented to you. And you felt that love for that person, but you kept it in. You didn't express it because of that fear. Again, with that expression right here of this King of Swords. You were saying to yourself, I don't know how to communicate my feelings. I'm afraid to be my true authentic self and to do the right thing and say something because of fear of retribution, a fear of disappointment. What if I've lost this love? What if I've lost this person? What if they've moved on? What if they don't forgive me? But again, if that's you, Aries, and you know you need to communicate how you feel, get out of that fear, that out of your head with regards to fear of loss, fear of rejection, fear of this person turning you away, fear of this person moving on. Stay in your masculine power. Take that action. Be in alignment with God. Be in your mastery, your focus. Trust your intuition. You know very well, Aries, that this person hasn't moved on, that they still love you the same and all these other things. So trust in what you're being told based off of your intuition, what God is telling you. And if you're being called to communicate that truth or communicate whatever it is, okay, without being fearful of these things, just know that you're able to handle this. You can overcome that challenge, overcome that fear. But you're being called to communicate. Know that it will be a success. God is behind you with this. There's something here that you thought, you didn't like maybe really want romance at the beginning, but you thought to yourself, you know what? I'm not sure if I really want this, but you started to see that this is really a divine love. There's something deeper here, especially with this King of Cups. This is agape love that this King of Cups feels. And now you want to communicate to them how they feel. You're overcoming what you think might happen with this Five of Cups. I'll help you out. Let's pretend that Five Cups isn't there. That's what my guides are telling me to do. But this is not for you to just dismiss it. You have to overcome this, all right? You got to transmute that dark energy into light here. You have two kings. Everything's just going to be fine. You're being called to speak with honesty and integrity here, with confidence. The truth will set you free, okay? Forgiveness will set you free. So this is you communicating. It will turn out in your favor because God is overseeing this. You could be getting dreams about this too, or having dreams about this person. There's dreams about, I need to communicate how I feel. I cannot keep it in anymore because I'm going to burst at the seams. And if this is not communicating with somebody, this is not love for you or a partnership, a romance, this has to do with all those other things. Some of you may want to be a teacher, a writer, working communications. Something with counseling even. Helping people, again, champion of the people. They're helping other people do the right thing. It's like some of you want to help others who can't help themselves. Some of you want to protect others who cannot protect themselves. That's the energy of the King of Swords with this page here. You have a lot of compassion for people. You don't cast judgment on people, and you want to help them. You maybe want to be a lawyer or a judge, okay? Whatever this is, teacher, writer, lawyer, judge, journalist even, follow your intuition. Trust in what you're being told. Trust in those dreams that you're getting. Because God is telling you this is your path, Aries. This is what I've called you to do. So do not be afraid of that calling. Do not be afraid of what you're being asked to pursue. They want me to look behind this. See, Five of Coins, fear of rejection. Some of you holding back from communicating because you're being fearful of being rejected. I've lost this person. This person has moved on. This is not going to work out. Okay? No, don't put that into your head because intuitively you know that that's not going to happen because you know this is a love ordained by God and you know that this is your person. All right? And there could be that fear because you rejected them. You left them out of the cold, so you're thinking that there's going to be something karmic here, that you're going to get that back. But if you've elevated, if you've ascended, if you've achieved that mastery with these two kings already, then you have done your work. And God, if God is telling you to do this, you're getting this in your dreams. There's no logical reasoning to this, Aries. Okay? You're being intuitively led. You're being told by God in those dreams and your intuition to pursue this, to communicate this, to pay attention to the details, to read whatever document you're getting, to follow whatever it is that God is calling you to do as far as your purpose. This could even be a loss where you're leaving behind things that you once knew. You're leaving behind things that you once loved or something like that. This is also, excuse me, letting go of the old so that the new can come in. You move on from the past so that you can fulfill the fullness of your destiny, so that you can achieve those goals, so you can fulfill your purpose. Do not think that you are less worthy because you are not. You're a child of God. Do not think that this is not going to work out. You have help around you, Aries. Ask those people for help and learn to accept it and receive it. These are humans These are spiritual leaders. These are your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your ascended masters. They're here to help you too, to communicate, to overcome this challenge, whatever this is. There's also something with a legal thing here where you may have to pay money for something, or you need money for a legal, to go to court or something like that. And you don't have the money for it. There's something about, you're going to get communication from someone. This, the King of Cups, King of Swords, very generous, very honest person who's going to help you with this. Again, I talked about the compassion. Somebody's going to have a lot of compassion for you. So either two people are going to be helping you from those two kings, or this one person is embodying the King of Swords and the King of Cups energy to support you with whatever it is that you're lacking. You could be in a having financial hardships, money troubles, right? Maybe there's something about you're self-employed and the business isn't working or something along those lines, but there's a hardship here. You could even be in illness. Maybe you're ill and somebody wants to help you. Again, illness, something with depression, something along those lines. There are people or a person who's going to come help you. Trust in that, okay? And if you're dealing with financial difficulties, or you're dealing with self-pity issues or self-worth issues, know that there's help out there for you. You do have the ability to overcome this, because this is self-imposed. All right. Nobody puts us in a corner. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Nobody puts us in victim mode. We do that to ourselves, guys. That's something that we have to be accountable for. And if we get into situations like this, we have to understand that there's a reason behind this. When we get to this, like, very difficult situation, the hardships, the darkness, right? Look how dark it is in this card. It's God telling us, I'm still here. There's still light. There's still help. You come to me for help. You come to your guides for help. I send you people to help you so that you can overcome this. And you also have to believe that you can overcome this. And again, if there's something about you receiving help from somebody, especially financial in nature, know that you are deserving of this. Don't feel guilty, and don't feel that you are not worth this help, this money, whatever, or you're not, worthy of this help, of this money. Okay. Eight of Cups, walk away. God's like, the situation's not serving you anymore. You're not emotionally fulfilled. It's time to go. Relocation, job change, even like I said, you guys are leaving something behind to pursue your dreams. Okay, of whatever it is this is. Just walk away. You know that the life that you're living, or whatever it is that you're unfulfilled, works causing that unfulfillment. You know that there's something better. And it's time to head in that direction, to go towards what it is that you know is the better thing, what your heart really wants. All right. Let's see what guidance we have for you. Holy Spirit, guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadian, Syrian, please reveal to us for our highest good. What guidance do we have for Aries? I'm hearing you did not lose this, Aries. What you have lost will be restored. Justice will prevail is what I'm hearing. Interesting. Holy Spirit, guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadian, Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What guidance do we have for Aries? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. You know, I just realized something interesting. When I'm channeling the tarot, something is interfering with my throat chakra. And I know I'm still recovering from an illness, but it gets more challenging for me to channel, or because I cough more often when I do this. I'm kind of telling myself this, guys. So maybe somebody here has noticed that too. When I'm channeling the tarot and giving the truth and the spiritual guidance here, something is trying to block my throat chakra and trying to get me to stop speaking and stop channeling. That's why my guides are like, just take it easy for this week or the next couple of weeks until you're back at 100%. So we have purity here. We have beauty and protection. Bottom of the deck is wishes. This is the wishes coming true card. It's like the Nine of Cups. It's like the Star card. All right, let me read the book for you guys, as I always do. They want me to start with the wishes card. Wishes come true, travel, and wonder. This is the Wish Upon a Star card. It is a very positive sign that it is time to make a heartfelt wish, and chances are it is going to come true. The symbol of this card is the apple blossom. Apples have been used in magical spells for centuries. It is now your turn to make your wish and see it come to pass. This priestess knows that with a good heart and some determination, wishes can really come true. It's also about believing in yourself here, Aries. Purity. I just heard chastity. That's funny. Maybe your name is Chastity. There's something about a chastity belt. I don't know where that's coming from, guys, but I say what I'm told. Purity. This is about empathy, shielding, and kind-hearted. A King of Cups is very, very empathetic, okay? Have you been told that you are too sensitive or that you need to harden up? The Purity card appears to remind you that your ability to feel deeply is a strength, not a weakness. Your pure heart operates with gentle compassion and forgiveness as the default setting, and this should be celebrated. You may pick up on the energy in a room or a public space and find yourself easily overwhelmed. This purity is an asset. You just need to find a way to manage your empathetic heart so as to guard against burnout. There's that balance there. Head heart, try imagining yourself surrounded by a beautiful blue light, a divine light that acts as a shield, filtering in the good, pure energy, and stopping anything heavy or dark. Try to limit your time with people or situations that drain you because your emotional health is paramount right now. Okay, that's energy, the King of Cups. Don't be ashamed of your sensitivities, of how deeply you feel, how compassionate you are, how forgiving you are. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Let's look at the beauty card. We have inner beauty, glamour, and pride. So, this priestess understands that true beauty lies in people's souls and not their physical appearances. When the priestess of beauty is chosen, you may have been putting a great deal of importance on physical looks. Glamour, vanity, and superficial appearances are strongly indicated. There is nothing wrong with wanting to look your best and taking pride in your appearance, but when you start judging yourself or others in a negative way solely based on physical appearance, the priestess of beauty acts as a gentle reminder to rethink this. Youth and good looks are fleeting, and what truly matters are the inner qualities such as kindness, compassion, joy, loyalty, truthfulness, and honor. After all, the physical body is but a fleshy temple designed to carry us through life, and when we leave this world, it is our inner qualities that remain. Maybe somebody's very regretful because they judge somebody by their appearance. See what I talk about judgment there? Okay? Somebody may have been overly logical. Again, no balance between head and heart. Not trusting the intuition, perhaps. So that's not going to be for everybody, but that came out for someone. And protection. Can't judge a book by its cover. I'll be honest with you guys. This is not coming from a vain place, so do not think this. This is to help somebody understand something. As I got older, and especially when I had my career, I have a degree, a bachelor's in computer science, okay? I used to be a senior systems engineer. Not many females are systems engineers. Not many females go into IT. But whenever I had a job, a lot of people would base me off of my physical appearance because more people found me attractive than other females in the office or just other people in the office, okay? So they were assuming things of me, all right? But they weren't really looking at the inside.
They weren't looking about my abilities, my intelligence, my wit, my whatever, you know. People were confused because I was smart, because I was very compassionate and kind, because people tend to assume those who are good looking are vain, that they're not kind, that they're mean, that they're rigid, and all these things. I went through that for years. For years. And I'm probably still going through that now with people who watch me. And that is okay, because I know my worth and I know my inner beauty. It's like, okay, if people want to judge me by their appearance, by my appearance, that's on them. It's not on me. Okay? So again, for whoever needs to hear this, you can't judge a book by its cover. It's like that story, Beauty and the Beast, right? Beauty is found within. You gotta go within. And for those who are like overly focused on the outer appearance, you gotta look a certain way to have success or to be liked or appreciated. No, it has nothing to do with that. That doesn't matter. Outward appearance doesn't matter. Sure, you don't want to look disheveled or anything like that, but you guys are smart. You get what I'm talking about. So this protection is about guardianship, sanctuary, and safekeeping. This priestess is a powerful healer and one who specializes in breaking hexes and curses, one who knows how to keep homes and families safe. Know that you are protected by a higher force when you draw this card, as well as taking physical security measures to keep your house safe. The added reassurance of psychic protection goes a long way in making you and your home feel secure. There you have it, Aries. I hope this reading helped you. If you would like a personal reading with me or a coaching session, or you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or head on over to capellawellness.com to check out what I have to offer. If you go to the website or the description box, you will also gain access to my free mobile app where you'll be able to directly chat with me there. If you sign up for a membership, you get access to all of my exclusive content in that app. You can do it on the web too, but a lot of people are app oriented, so an app is there for you to engage with this amazing community. I've got some powerful, amazing members in the Capella family. I would love for you to join us. We all learn from each other. I learn from them, they learn from me. It's a beautiful, beautiful, harmonious community that we share. So there's that. There's wellness challenges. You get access to my daily guidance videos. There's even every month I choose somebody to get a free reading as long as you remember. Things like that. Members only lives and a bunch of other perks and surprises that I give my members. So go check it out for 14 days. You have nothing to lose. If you feel drawn, again, everything is in the description box, or go to capellawellness.com. You'll see a button right there to sign up, excuse me, for a membership. See what happens there. If you have any questions about this reading, about my memberships, my services, anything at all, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, okay, Aries? All right, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jasmine, Capella Wellness, starring out.